Hello, I'm glad that you're here. My name's Lydia Romero Johnson. I'm a holistic health coach and registered nurse, and I have been coached by my 9-year-old son to do a YouTube. So he knows that mommy shares health information and is all about promoting wellness and passionate about holistic living. And he thought that, um, me coming on YouTube would be something that would be good. And so I decided to, you know, not stay in the comfortable state of not doing it and challenge myself, especially when I have my 9-year-old son watching, and he thinks YouTube is cool. So I watch YouTubes, but I don't really know much about the YouTube world. So, anyway, I will be learning and growing along the way. And, who knows? We might learn a lot for the whole family. So, that will be cool since the boys like to look at awesome YouTube games and learn how to create things and would want to one day create things and share for themselves. So, we'll make it a little, something that the family can connect over. My son actually, is here with me in the room, kind of behind the scenes. So I'm really excited to have him here supporting me, encouraging his mama. All right. So, again, my name's Lydia, and where do I begin? So, I have been in healthcare for about 11 years now. I started as a patient care technician, certified nursing assistant. And then I decided that I wanted to go to nursing school. And so I did that and went to nursing school. And I've been in outpatient psych for about 6 years. And I really enjoy what I do. And let's see. So where the holistic aspect comes in, honestly, I feel like, everything needs to have a holistic approach. I definitely believe in a holistic approach to pretty much everything. But that's just me. But my holistic journey, actually, I guess I didn't always feel that way or think that way. I was diagnosed with lupus after having my first son, and that was about 14 years ago. And so, I spent years struggling with my health, not knowing what was going on, dealing with pain and fatigue and joint issues and inflammation and extreme fatigue and all kinds of things. After I had my second son, about 9 years ago, I was diagnosed with celiac disease. And so, when I was diagnosed with celiac disease, that kind of opened up some things for me because I really had no connection between food and the way that I was feeling, and food and my diagnosis and all of that. And so realizing I had something like celiac, which definitely food, gluten specifically, played a major role in how, like my health with having celiac, that kind of opened up a new door for me to kind of explore a little further. And so then I had to take trips to natural food stores and look for certain things that had certain, read ingredients a whole lot more. So I think that kind of like got things going a bit. So it definitely got me started. Probably a few years after, I was still on a lot of meds, still having pain, still not doing great, still just kind of, getting by. And I was frustrated. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And so I decided that, things needed to change. And so what I did was, I got into the mindset of, there's other people who have struggles, health struggles and challenges and things going on. And they're able to help themselves heal. Like, how are they able to do that? and so they started researching, okay, people with lupus specifically and inflammation. And so how are they able to get that better? What are they doing? And so that's where I started. I started with inflammation and, with intentionally trying to reduce my inflammation, I started with the food. And so um, it's probably been about 5.5 years now. And so since going on that journey, I mean, basically, my whole life has changed for the better. And I've had a major health and life transformation, which is, um, pretty damn cool that that's something that can happen. And so now I'm all about, living a lively life despite the challenges that are thrown our way. We know life is going to always throw us curveballs. We're going to have stressors, we're going to have health issues, we're going to have all kinds of things. But it's definitely up to us to figure out and learn positive and healthy ways to cope and, figure out the strategies and the foods and the resources and the exercises and the mindset, the community, like all of those things that will come together to help us get better, feel better, do better, look better, to live our liveliest, happiest, healthiest life despite the challenges. It's okay to have our time where we're having challenges, but I definitely, think resilience is something that is super important. And I've always been one that's kind of drawn to the story of the underdog or the one who wasn't, supposed to make it, or the one who had great adversity and was able to transform and change the situation. Those things light me up. They fuel me. They give me a charge. And so I want more of that in the world. I want more of that for myself, and I want more of that for others. I want to be able to teach that and share that more and promote that, because I think that we all need more of that. So again, my why am I here? I am here to support you to live a lively life, despite your challenges, where I can encourage, inspire, empower, educate, motivate, make you laugh, make some connections, provide you with some resources, any of those things. I want to be able to help do more of that. So that's pretty much it. That's, I had to get this video done today because my lovely son was basically like, oh, you're not going to do it. I was like, I'm going to do it today. He goes, yeah, right. I don't believe you. It's been about 3 days of that. So I had to go ahead and really make sure that it happened. And so, you know what? The setting's not perfect. The lighting's not perfect. The audio's not perfect. But guess what? It's life. Life's not perfect. And we just need to go ahead and step outside our comfort zone and do things that, do things sometimes before we're ready. So I had to take the leap today. So here I am. And again, I'm glad that you're here. I look forward to connecting with you all much more. Still trying to figure out what the schedule is going to be like. I have my coaching business as well as still working part-time as a nurse, and I homeschool my 14-year-old son, and I have my little guy, and you can see my husband in the background. I don't know if you can see him. He's kind of like moving around. He's outside. He's an artist. He's spray painting some stuff. Anyway, so there's a lot of different things going on over here. So I'm going to try to see what the schedule is going to look like. But I definitely, would love to connect. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you wanted to learn more about, my story and what I do, please visit the website. I have a website, www.lydiaromerojohnson.com. That's www.lydiaromeojohnson.com. I know it's pretty long. I'll try to put the link in the bottom if I'm able to do that because, again, I know nothing about technology. So we'll see how that works. What else? Yeah, so I do have a Facebook page if you want to check that out. I, like I said, having lupus, I definitely, have a place in my heart for people who have that similar struggle. And so, I had created a group. I'm trying to build a community, so that women with lupus can definitely come find some support, encouragement, all of that. So it's Lively Living with Lupus. You can check that out. That's on Facebook. I also have an Instagram page where I just, try to post pics that are inspiring, just kind of a little bit of what I'm doing, something health related, things like that. I'll share a little bit of my husband's art every now and then as well, and some family photos here and there. So that's pretty much that to stay connected. Again, let me know if you have any questions that you want me to answer. You can always email me. It's lromerojohnson@gmail.com. So that can be a way. If you have any questions or topics maybe you want me to cover, ideas for some future, YouTube videos, then that's something that I would love to see. And I think that's pretty much it. Again, I'm so glad that you're here. It's nice to meet you. I look forward to seeing you again. And thank you. Bye.